Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Adara and today we're gonna do something fun. I'm actually really excited. I'm a part of a book club where this month we are reading The Rom-Commers by Catherine Sensor, and I wanted to see if I could read it in a day. Am I delusional enough to think I can finish it anyway? Yes. So we're reading this hopefully today. I don't know if I honestly don't know if I can. But I think it's gonna be really fun to try, and like if I don't, oh no! So let's try and then see how far we get with it at least. Chapter 1 update. Since I'm only reading one book in this video, you're gonna be hearing more from me. I mean, I'm guessing that's why you're here, but sorry. I am only one chapter in. It seems cool. It's giving slight Nora goes off script, but I gave that book like 4.5, so I'm not mad. Slight, I forgot the blurb. I always forget. I read the blurb once like a month ago, put it on my wish list, put it on Goodreads once to read, forget all about it. The book is about a woman who is a script writer and not doing very well. And she has this manager who calls her and is like, hey, there's this famous person, insert classic name here from some famous person, right? And he's like, come ghost rewrite this. I don't know the technical term. And you will get a lot of money. And she's a big fan of this dude, of course. But the only rule, it has to be in LA. She does not live in LA. So I'm guessing there's gonna be a little bit of forced proximity, maybe? I hope so. So far, my Kindle's guess is that there's 4 hours left. And it's like 13. Let's see, what time is it? It's 13:18, so 20 minutes past 1. I could finish this book today. I can't do a lot more than that, but I'm eating it. I am getting like fidgety because I don't know if you know, this is the day that I finished reading Masters of Death, and I'm kind of still like, that book was kind of heavy and like hard to get through, so I'm feeling fidgety. So I'm gonna go take a warm bath and I'm gonna read in there, and then I'm gonna update you guys when I'm done. I thought you deserved a little update. I am hitting the 30% mark. I have a little less than 3 hours left, and I'm doing some reading sprints with my friends. I took notes because I love a female main character. Adore her. She is like, her values as a person and her personality and what drives her are phenomenal. But the main male character sucks. Like, I took some notes, it's that bad. My first note on him is hate him, question mark. I feel like that says a lot. And it's just because so far he's being so mean. Like, he's being incredibly mean towards her and just so selfish and malicious, actually, to that point, right? Then he mentions his ex-wife, but he says wife and then has to correct himself to ex-wife. And I feel like that's a very strange writing choice for dear Catherine Sensor here, because why would you point out that he's not over the ex? Then we have the best friend, well, not best friend, previous friend of our main character, a female main character called Logan, who is the manager. He's so mean and manipulative as well. I don't get it. This is a direct quote. It's not a spoiler, but it is a direct quote. Our main character says this. He says, men don't cry. Pull yourself together, man. Go chop something with an axe. I'm hoping we haven't met the MMC yet, because this guy surely can't be it. Surely. Because I don't like him. He's mean. I don't know. And like at 30%, he's actually trying to deceive her. She's been very honest about the situation. She's like, I wouldn't be comfortable with this, and this. I would need it to work like this. And then he's like, okay, that's fine. And then she overhears a conversation where he's straight up telling Logan, oh yeah, I'm just gonna deceive her. And this is like the 3rd time she's overheard a conversation. I'm 30% in. Close the doors. I don't know. It seems weird and I'm not sold, at least. 44% in. I feel I've just had like the heaviest secondhand embarrassment I've ever had. That shit was embarrassing. It actually like irked me to the bone. I also have a few notes. So far, I've counted how many times they've said wife instead of ex-wife. We're at 8 times since I talked to you last. And tell me why this woman basically said, oh, I can fix him. Baby girl, don't do yourself like that. But one thing I will give him, sometimes like she makes food and he is really cute in that specific situation. But the rest, like our female main character deserves so much better. It's actually silly. This book is confusing me because I am 66% through. I have an hour and 22 minutes left, but it's also 23:11, so I only have 49 minutes of reading. I'm probably not making that. They had their first kiss and I was frowning during the entire thing. Like, it was put up as this like predatory thing from her perspective. Like she kind of preyed on him and like pushed. He said no like 5 times, and then finally she was like, oh, okay. And then like kind of guilt tripped and left. And no, I'm really annoyed because apparently the answer is no. I can't finish a book in a day because it's now 2 minutes past midnight and it says I have 15 minutes left. I'm at 92%. So far I'm feeling torn, and that's because we have 85% of the book has been me hating the MC. He's been a horrible man who was allergic to the word sorry, but not allergic to the actions that usually means you have to say sorry, right? And he's done a lot of shit where it was just not okay, and it was disrespectful and demeaning and rude. And then the last percent, he did a 180 and he's a complete sweetheart. He was such a thoughtful, loving guy who just wanted the best for her and keeps showing up. It's not about the credit of showing up, it's about showing up and what it means to the person you're showing up for. And that's what it seems like the remaining percentages are. And that kind of makes it worse for me, because it just feels like Catherine Sensor, the author, didn't think it through, didn't work through this character fully. I'm done. It is 20 past midnight, which honestly really quite sucks. I think that this book was 2 books. Yeah, I think that this book was 2 books, and that really sucks. Because the last 20% was adorable, but it doesn't excuse the first 80%. This was not a romance book. Well, it was, but I didn't appreciate it. I have an entire chat with one of my best friends called Julia, and it's just us writing back and forth being like, does this just happen? Did this just happen? No way this just happened. He did not say that to her. And that's the thing. He, in the last 20%, was wonderful. But he wasn't in the first 80. He was demeaning and rude and thoughtless and a child. And I understand that he has trauma as well, but he wasn't good enough for her. And I feel like that's the biggest thing of this. So, can you read a book in a day? Yes, you can. If I had just started at 12 instead of 1, then yes, I could have. But today we did the rom-coms, and I will be a little cheeky and say we did complete it and fulfill the question, even if we are 20 minutes past midnight. Another big question. What am I rating in? Because the last part was good. The last part was like a 4-star, 4.5, the last 20%. But I hated the first 80. The first 80% was a 2-star, 2.5. This will get a maximum of 2.75, and that feels very, very lenient. So I think I'm leaning on 2.5, but I'm gonna put the final amount here. But I think I'll leave it on a 2.5. But again, if you have any kind of health anxiety, please don't read this book. This is, every single person in this book had some kind of health problem, and I feel like that isn't talked about at all. So be careful, look out for yourself. And then I want to say thank you for watching the video. I am putting my Instagram and my Goodreads in the comments, and then I hope you liked it. See you in the next one.